but the most important goddesses were black. Not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is a...
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Gye-Nyame, Balm Skin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Balm Skin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're going to go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Ujima, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form, and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, mid-size sedan, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and it's since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be true,
oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy, remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink. 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 Drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Stay healthy, family. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Oh, family, family, family. I want to remind you that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Thank you, Anime. I'm your host, Brother Hatim, and of course, you know this is the Daily Toast family. And you know that is a Heart of a Simple production. All day, every day, where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. I must apologize for being late. We usually try to get started about 5:45, but I wasn't able to get out of bed till 5 a.m. this morning. Yes, 3:30 alarm went off, and I rolled over. 4:30 alarm went off, and I spoke to Google, and I said, "Can you wake me up at 5 o'clock, please?" Google said, "Yes, sir." Woke my ass up at 5 o'clock, and I don't know why, but I still was dragging. But I couldn't sleep last night. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I mean. I went to bed at about 7 o'clock. I know y'all gonna laugh. Some of y'all young people out there laugh. And shouts out to Mr. Navita. I see you out there. I know some of you young people out there gonna laugh. But like I said, I'm trying to. 3:30 is the shoot time. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff done as far as videos and stuff. Yesterday, I got another video that I want to cut a little bit later on today. I got some other stuff that I have to learn, and I went to sleep about 7 o'clock, and I woke up about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and could not go back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I said, my mind is like a flower in bloom. I always got shit. I always have, you know what I'm saying? What is the next level? How do I reach the family out there? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know the family is out there. You know what I'm saying? And how do we position ourselves so we can find our crowd? Right? Out of 7 billion people, you know what I'm saying? We can have 1% of 1% of 1% and be cool. And I know it's out there. There's people out there looking for tribes. So I pulled out a book. I've been telling y'all about this, the intergeneration trap, the generation gap, and I started reading. And it started sounding, you know what I'm saying, sounding familiar. And this is what I want a lot of us to understand. Those of us that's been studying, been doing research, and been living, right? See, because this is an important part, because scholars got mad love for them, but
a lot of them read books, and that's what they do. That's what they do. No shots, because they bring information, and some of them are able to bring information that is just so potent and so in time, and they're doing what they're supposed to do. I'm one of those that I never want to sit around and just study. You know what I'm saying? I believe that if we got information, we supposed to get out here and do shit. This is why I had several different organizational explosions in my fucking face, because I'm getting out and I'm doing it. I'm experimenting. I don't see any sense or any power in just sitting around and gathering information. But there are people that do that, and there is a place for those individuals in all tribes. They're very important. You know what I'm saying? Because they attune you to the history. But one of the things that popped out last night is that you start running into shit that you experience in life, and then you are able to connect that to the studies that you have been doing. On Gye-Nyame yesterday, as I told y'all yesterday, I started the show. I was going to start the show at like 9:30, between 9:30 and 10:30. I came down, I got lost in some of my old writings. I went to my blog and I said, shit. I mean, like, I've been on course. I've been on point. I've been doing exactly the stuff that I said I was going to do back then. And it's been consistent. And it's almost like, I can't say it was like yesterday, because it's been a long journey, because I've been watching my children grow up. And I don't watch some of my children move straight into adulthood. Right? But anyway, so I'm reading from The Intergeneration Trap and the Generation Gap by Elder Oba Tashaka, PhD, Dr. Oba Tashaka. Let me show book. Got an autographed copy. And I want to interview this brother for our show. We're gonna work on that. But I wanted to read something to you and then go into something else real quick, and then we'll get straight into the toast, and I'll get y'all up out of here. This is chapter 1, Recent Breakthroughs, chapter 1, page 38. Recent breakthroughs in African and African American culture made by this author revealed that African Dogon and African American people have retained the same apprenticeship system that is used to take people through universal stages of human growth and development that enables them to fulfill their life destinies. My next book, Sculpting the Soul, the Dogon and the African American Educational System of Mastery and Liberation, explains this system in great detail. At the stage of African identity and destiny merge, occurring simultaneously. As will be explained below, when African and African Americans undergo identity transformation, they are drawn to masters who match their destinies, having similar life purposes and characters. And these masters become models who help them imitate African values and destiny skills necessary for African identity transformation. Our ability to systematize African consciousness or awakening is based on our understanding of the stages of awakening and the stages of human growth and development. Now, this is where it started getting crazy for me. And I'm going to tell y'all why in a second. Our independent black school, Black Liberation Movement, Black Studies Department, African Center churches, black churches, supplementary schools, economic development programs, black liberation organizations, rites of passage programs, community organizations, and block by block organization lack the understanding of transformative process and systems of human mastery that grow out of African philosophy. Consequently, our independent black schools proved to be very successful in teaching skills and historical knowledge, yet their students usually end up reproducing Euro-American systems by being employed by the oppressor. The process of transformation is designed to heal the internal damage done to us through slavery and post-60s choice between two cultures phenomenon. Now, here we go. The Dogon, a great people from Mali, West Africa, has shaped a philosophy that also serves as an initiatory system of 4 degrees. This initiatory system is a transformative system where people learn certain truths by being those truths. The watchword of this great system is to know the truth, is to be the truth.
because the philosophical truths are learned through becoming the truths. The transformation process is a long one. Initiates are assisted in their transformation by masters of an apprenticeship systems. Masters are living embodiments of the words or truths that they teach through a symbolic system that the initiate has to discover the way the people discover their enemy in themselves through liberatory struggles. The system of transformation involves the person's discovery of their ka, ori, kra, or destiny, while they simultaneously discover their identity. In Dogon philosophy and their apprenticeship system, there are 4 stages or degrees of knowledge that also correspond to the 4 universal stages of human growth and development. These 4 stages or degrees are perfectly matched by 3 levels in African American apprenticeship systems. Those of you in Gye-Nyame, please listen up. I'm telling you, we plugged into some shit that's much bigger than any of us. Hold on. And 3 levels of knowledge and transformation in the African American system are first grounded in African philosophy. In addition, these degrees of knowledge and transformation apply to all trades and professions and to every area of life, because these systems require transformation on the spiritual, mental, physical, and philosophical level. They describe universal stages of human growth and development. The 4 degrees of the Dogon philosophical knowledge and transformative are Siriso or Giriso or forward. Giriso philosophical truths are conveyed through degrees of nomo or words at the very basic level. African philosophy can be described as the philosophy of word, which for the Dogon is the philosophy of nomo, the word. All right, so I'm not, because a lot of that stuff is going to get a little bit too deep. Let me get to our part, because they talk about the Dogon piece, and we could talk about that a little bit later. But I want to hit this and get into the toast. The great philosophical apprenticeship and transformation system was carried to the Americas, including the United States, by African people who practiced similar apprenticeship systems, where the entire village was the classroom and masters were the great teachers through living example. In the context of the United States, this system has been the secret behind the great master we have produced in every field of endeavor. Malcolm X was a product of this magnificent system, as well as Ella Baker, John Coltrane, John Henry Clark, and many, many others. My book on the subject covers this in great detail. This explanation has to be brief but clear. Under the African American system, he's talking about us, there are 3 stages that represent a system of wisdom, stages of human growth and development, levels of transformation, and an apprenticeship system. This great mystery or great mastery system has been the true African American system of higher education. Just as the Dogon and other African philosophical systems are based on the principle that to know the truth, you must be the truth. So the African American apprenticeship system is based upon a novice imitating the master, and truths taught by the master and learned through study to master the fundamental truths of their destiny. Imitation corresponds to the stages of Jiriso and Beniso, which are learned through imitating the simple truths of the cosmos until you become them in your philosophy, attitudes, and behavior pattern. Assimilation, number 2, assimilation or improvisation. And number 3, innovation. Now, I won't read no more of this. I'm gonna read it for myself, but I want to point this out to you. Those of you that have been involved with Gye-Nyame for a while, it's something that we constantly talk about, right? I mean, it's a lot of stuff that we bring up, right? Especially when we're having our little sessions and shit, right? A lot of people are like, where the system at? Right? Boom, boom, boom. Because it's so, it's so different, because it's like we learn by doing. It ain't just class all the goddamn time. We try to set examples. We have set up individuals, or we have individuals that are attracted to what we're doing, and they are able to come in and set the example for what and where we should be. And you can see through their efforts that they're moving towards a level in Gye-Nyame. And we have a 3-pronged system as well. Now, I read that, and I'm like, shit, we on the right path. We got something called the 3 levels of learning. Now, I'm going to share something with you real quick. I'm going to share my screen. Now, it might be too small for you to see right here, right?
But this say Thursday, September 15th, 2011. 3 levels of learning. And this is when I was in my haiku phase. Levels of learning. There are 3 within our tribe. Memory, mind, heart. In the Gye-Nyame tribe, we focus on 3 levels of learning. The idea is that if we can explain the process of learning, at least the way we see it, this will make it easier for those involved to not only learn the information they need for our tribe, but it will make lifelong learning a lot easier. These levels of learning were stumbled upon by watching the growth of many organizations and individuals over a 20-year period. The first level is memorization. Now, in Gye-Nyame, we've been talking about 3 levels of learning for years. Memorization, intelligence of the mind, intelligence of the heart. You first learn by learning to recite. You follow other people and you follow their lead and you learn to regurgitate. Then the next level is you not only learn the questions and you not only learn your position, right? But now you know it so well that you not only can regurgitate it, but you can start manipulating it and use it in other aspects of your life. And intelligence of the heart is when the information that you have been studying, that you have been participating in, you now become it. So it's like you become a living example of what it is. And this shit is connected to our history. And I didn't get this shit from a book. I'm just letting y'all know. This shit didn't come from a book. It came from experience, from being involved with the movement and seeing how some of my elders operated. I done seen my elders and some of my older nation builders do shit that was just totally incredible, and it was beyond the realms of reality. I watched individuals tell me that they was going to take me to Africa, and not only take me to Africa, but take me to Africa for totally free. And we stayed over there for three weeks. I done seen elders or my older brothers and sisters that would be like, boom, we gonna get that building, we get the building and get the whole goddamn thing totally redone and finished so that we can have a summer camp. I done seen elders produce money out of absolutely nowhere. I had elders send me places and make it possible for me to have time to be able to go to these places and do some incredible shit. And it wasn't because, and how can I put it? And they were able to do this because they had became what they were studying. It went beyond it. And this is where we're trying to push ourselves when we start talking about tribe building, when we start talking about nation building. We want to be able to produce individuals that just don't build the nation, but they are the nation. So if anything happens, anywhere one of us go, you're going to be able to see the nations in, you're going to be able to see the nation in our actions. You're going to be able to see the tribe in our actions. And that's real learning. That's real learning. That's what it's all about. And I'm sitting up here, I'm reading this book, I'm sitting up here like, Elder is hitting on some real shit. And I'm like, yo, and we're plugged in. But this article is available on our blog. You can check it out. Also, you can get his book. It's called The Intergenerational Trap and the Generation Gap. I think this might be, if Gye-Nyame has a reading, if we start a study group, that might be one of the first books. Of course, y'all know we got to do this one. But this is part of the training, so I ain't got to pull it out. You know what I'm saying? It just comes in. I got people around me popping up with this book that I didn't even know had the book. It blows my mind sometimes. Matter of fact, I was in a meeting. See, and this is what I mean, right? We was in a meeting one time. This was right after Kwanzaa. And we was looking for a term, a proverb to fit a term. And it was Kwesi, actually. And Kwesi, on a conference call, pulled out the book and said, hold on, there's a proverb for that. I got the perfect proverb. I'm trying to go from my memory. Quasi pull out the book, boom, boom, boom. Here's the proverb. I said, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Right? We get it. They're getting it. It's working. It's in process. But anyway, all right. So now we're going to go and we're going to pour the libations. And I'm not going to hold you up because I'm running late. You're not running late. But thank you, family, for allowing me to go on and do my damn thing. Once again, shouts out to Sister Navita and whoever else is out there. So we're about to do this toast right now because I'm running late as hell and I'm not tired anymore, but it's like I was not able to sleep, but it's cool. It is what it is. All right. So we got some of that original. What? I can't get a pop? God damn. I want a pop. You got a pop for me, baby? That was all right. All right, so I guess my popping days is over. I guess she too mature to pop for me. I'm going to hell. But that's cool. I guess she too mature to pop for me now. But here we go, family. So, in all seriousness, get to the right place. Anime, you ready? Anime ready? Anime ready? First off, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator and we say the word of power. We say, Ashe. Shouts out to Brother Kwame, I see you. From there, family, we move on. And where we going? We're going to our list of our ancestors. So we lift up our glass and we salute each and every last one of the ancestors on our list. We call on Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herm Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Pendergast, Eileen, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis of our Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pitt, Manel, Nomo X, Pet Mont, Rob Malika Fakour, Dr. Mary Ann Williams, Kojo Kamau, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, and Lucy right there, Gail Pulling, the Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Patrick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, John Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy William, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lewis Henderson, Cameron Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Helen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Goso, Sue Shell, Harvey, Ann Charmaine, Evelyn Theolis, Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C., Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Murray B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy Selvin, Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hader Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Banks, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Rennie Thornton, Bernie Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, Jane Farmer, Mary Chavez, Neon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Haley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, II, Pina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene G. Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Miller, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dean Marnez, Gina Rue Jones, Janet Callahan, William Arthur West, Nigel Perez, Elder C.G. Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, Dupree Hines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scatterbay, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradley, Kevin Spradley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Isla Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Member Sr., Sam Member Sr., Nailon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Gray G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Will Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Matt Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Ann Becker, Anders Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kim Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harriet Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, at Senior, Mally Miller, Housley Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Fred Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Big Mama, where we at? Right here, right in here. Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Lee Work Hugh Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Oz, Elijah Oz, Rome Oz, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Oz, Ann Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Raymond Lauren Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Mira Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Rupert Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Don Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Robert Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekhar Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Arthur H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Alvin, Max McCoper, George Swan, Imani Gracie, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Benny Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We move to the Black Book. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Todd, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy Riley Ross Riggins, Marcus Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Bird, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Sarah Clayton, Linda Jones, Sade Gardner, Melvin Scott Sr., Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jasana Lynette Lewis, Anderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Jow, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, Victor Bowden, Trisilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Jessica Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Leslie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, John Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Ava Julia Lawrence, Ozell Letters Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Letters Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Mentor, Mary Smith, Juanette Florence Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nicey, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reeser, Nina Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gale, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Monda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Vera Reeves Fisher, Jared Johnson McCallum, also known as My Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spade, Era Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridget, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Brett L. Woodard, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson, Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wolford, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Miss Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdur Razak, Vivian Johnson, and B.J. Jones. We lift up our glass and we salute all of our ancestors and we say, Ashe. Excellent. All right, from there, family, we move on to the present moment. Right now, we are in the moment of Umoja. Today is Umoja, and I want to say great Umoja, and I want to give all of those Umoja babies a round of applause. Right. Those Umoja born, we want to shout you out. We want to lift you up. We want to celebrate you, right? So go on and take your day in, get your day energy, build it up, right? For those that's like, what in the hell is he talking about? Why is he calling the day Umoja? It's not Umoja. I don't know what's going on. Does it sound like some craziness? But then here you go. Just go to the free e-course. It's free. Get some information about yourself. Go on and join us at Gye-Nyame Journey or allow us to help you go on and formulate and build your own tribe. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause some of y'all need your own tribes because some of y'all just off the hook. You know what I'm saying? You know, because everything can't go here, right? But anyway. We're lifting up our glass to the present, to this present moment. Right now, we are in the moment of Umoja, and I ask each and every last one of you, as I do on a daily basis, please open up your reticular formation and seek out Umoja. Start learning how to see your principles in the world, rather than seeing all of your all of your conquerors. Let's say it like that: all of your conquerors' principles. Learn to see you, right? Learn to see the world through your lens and your people's lens, right? I know that's kind of scary for some of y'all, right? And that's cool. It's cool. Some of y'all don't even know why it's scary. It's just, it feels spooky, right? But you need to learn how to see the world through your own eyes. And one of the first steps you need to take is to start seeing your principles every day, right? So we go out and we seek Umoja. For those that don't speak the language, Umoja means unity. Truth is the modic principle today. Violet is the color, as you can see by the shirt. You'll start seeing commercials about the shirt because I'm going to create a commercial. I'm going to make sure I start sending it out. Like I said, I got to figure out how to get, because we out here. Ain't no doubt. We out here. The tribe is out here, right? And other tribes are out here doing the same thing, speaking the same thing. This piece that I just did with this elder and the information that he's sending out, right? Vibing up with what information that we've been talking about. We out there, right? This vibe is too big and too powerful for it just to be contained right here. It's everywhere. And a whole piece that's trying to happen right now is that people and individuals and groups are trying to keep us from linking up. But we learning the systems, family. We learning the systems, right? So we gonna figure it out. But anyway, violet is the color. Mentalism is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kojo. Female name is Ajua. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From this present moment, we move to the future generations. We toast our children, those that are walking around that are yet too young right now, and we take responsibility for them right now. Their children, their children's children, on to infinity, family. If we handle our business in the moment, there will always be. But please always remember, there's always someone or something or that want to take your space, want to take your time. And you can't allow it to happen. So we lift up our glass, we salute those future generations in the vast, and we toast them and we say, Ashe. Their family. We're going to move from there to all of our relations. We lift up our glass, we salute all of our relations, and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, we're going to take a simple jump. We're going to jump from there, and we're going to move to the next level. You ready for it? I don't know if y'all ready for it. We're going to move from there. We're going to send out that energy to all those who may be in need of it. All those extended family members, all those cousins, all those extended tribe members. You know what I'm saying? Distant relations that might need some healing, that might be in grieving, that might just need some balanced energy. We lift up our glass and we send it out and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Of course, you know we're going to jump right to the next thing. From here, we're going to move. And that next thing is that selfish toast. This is for you. I'm lifting the glass up for you. And as I ask you every day, what is it that you need right now in this moment? Because we build in our lives one moment at a time. What is in this moment do you need to move towards your greatness? We lift it up and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we'll move and we're going to go to our tribe. I'm lifting up my tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. Lift up your tribe. If you don't have a tribe, you know what I'm saying? Either build one or here we go, right? Come join us. We're lifting up our glass to our tribe, your tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame, or my accountability group, my mastermind group. You got to have something to help keep you in order and as well as protect you. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, most outstanding, and the wisest individual in the room. I lift up my glass to you, and with that I say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Sounding the war horn. So we about to go out here. We got to go out in this world, get this day started. But before we do that, I'm going to go down the timeline just a little bit, because I want y'all to see some of the stuff that's popping up. All right. So Stop Playing Yourself will be premiering tomorrow at 4:30 a.m. Is it tomorrow? Okay. All right. You know, this is a rehash of some stuff that I did. Microbiome Under Attack. This will be premiering today at 4:30 p.m. Told you I was getting busy yesterday. I'm thinking all the time, first leg of the student relationship. I talk a little bit more in depth about the relationship piece. And for those that caught the show, I'm talking about Blunt Talk. We had a serious talk about relationships on that show. And so I wanted to go a little bit more in depth. So I take a minute in this little video to kind of talk about the first leg of the student relationship. And if you look on here, you'll see that they're in order. You'll find them because, you know, the latest one posted is the first, you know, is on top. So you got to go down and go through the timeline. So here go the proverb of the day, the folk tale of the day. Here you go, the three-legged stool of relationship. This is the beginning. That one is the next one. I'll be posting up a next one after that. So we're going to keep it going. Now I'm working on the 3 keys of Gye-Nyame, and then I'm going to get into the 3 levels of learning, and just kind of encapsulating real quickly the basic ideas behind Gye-Nyame as a tribe. We already did the 7 principles and talked about how we use them as far as the players pyramid and stuff like that. And you catch all that stuff. You can either join us on our YouTube channel, the Gye-Nyame Journey one, because those go straight to the Gye-Nyame Journey YouTube channel. And also, I think I'm gonna create a space. Well, I ain't gonna create a space. I just don't want to overbook people's inbox, which I'm doing because I'm emailing every day. So I guess it's kind of too late to care about that shit. But I think the supporters, I'm going to have to put something special together just for the supporters where they can have access to all this shit. But anyway, family, this is Brother Hatim. I want to thank y'all, and I am out. I'm about to go out here and start my adventure. We on the last week of school. I'm on a countdown right now because I'm about to start my fast, so I got to go out. I got to go get my mushroom broths, get them ready. I got some more Purium products on the way so that I could continue on with what I'm doing. And when I start running low, I'll be ordering some more because I'm gonna be using a lot of Purium products because I'm testing this before I start shooting it out to the fam, right? So y'all get ready, cause we about to go through this fast. It's gonna be a little bit different this time because I'm taking supplements. First week, drinking broths, water, ambrosia, and stuff like that. No solid food. Second week, all water until I reach the peak of the pyramid because the 21-day Nguzo challenge is built like a pyramid. All right, built like a pyramid. It's what's the math, Kwame? It's 10 steps up. You reach the peak, 10 steps down. Now, in my younger, bolder days, it would be more like 8 steps up? No, it wouldn't be 8. It'd be 9 steps up. And 3 will form the peak. But that means on those 3, I have to be willing to not eat or drink anything for those days. Now, I was able to accomplish that maybe once or twice. But shit, I'm not doing that this time. I'm going dry one day. So that's going to be the peak of the pyramid. And then I'll be able to drink water and then eventually phase back into the supplements and the broths, and then eventually move back into solid food before Juneteenth, hopefully, if my calculations are correct. If I start on the 24th, what's the day? If I start on the 24th, yeah, I think I will be. I don't know. I might need to look at my math. Shit. Hold on. Let's go to the calendar. You gotta look at the calendar here. Oh shit, my math might be off. Hold on. I looked at it. It should be straight. We should be straight. And anybody that want to go on it with me, you don't have to tell me. Just do your thing. That's all we do. We do our thing around here. So, next week, start the 24th. The first week will take me to the 31st. Okay, cool. That's 2. Yeah, right before Juneteenth. It'll end on Umoja, June the 14th. So I got 7 days to get myself back together for what we got planned for y'all for Juneteenth, because we go kick it. Oh, it's going to be hot. But I'm out.